patinas, though.
You got two. That's how we're starting the stream, which could be misinterpreted very badly. It's Marvel with Cheebs.
Hi.
That's a Cheebs right there.
It's very much me, I promise you.
So, do you remember what happened last time, Cheebs?
No idea. I
All right.
don't remember.
So last time, we stopped right when I found out that I unlocked the best place to grind in the game.
Oh, yeah.
It very much is the best place to grind. Don't get me wrong. It's insanely good to grind here, okay?
Okay.
Like, we're talking fucking incredible. I'm gonna sip on my milkshake. So last time, I think, like, we were mid-50s for our levels, right?
Yeah.
Spider-Gwen is level 70, Miss Marvel's 96, Miles is 69, and Elsa's 68.
Nice.
That was after an hour of grinding.
Damn.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. They also all have white ISOs to like increase team experience and everything. I have to keep unlocking them as time goes on, but those I only got like very few. So the more team experience ones we get, the faster everyone will level up. So I'll still keep doing that off stream, but I wanted to show that that was a thing.
Cool.
And then just upgrade these. Increase our vitality. Yeah, also got a lot of money from doing that, so yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah. So we're on chapter 6. We're gonna restart from the beginning of chapter 6 because I kind of just like rushed through it. But I also like we can skip through everything because we've already seen all this before.
And we could just talk.
Yeah. Like how you're playing Nikke again.
Yeah.
And not contributing to the Union raid in any way.
Do you want me to contribute? I can contribute right now.
Yes, please.
Also,
They fixed Stormbringer. I'm so excited.
Should I try fighting Nihilister?
Oh yeah, you're in chapter 20, huh?
Uh-huh.
They have made her easier, so I don't see why not.
I haven't tried yet.
Our team in the lab just figured out how.
Oh, I should probably pull up where it is in this game.
That is a lot of health bars.
For Nihilister?
No, for Union Raid.
Oh, that's how Union raids are, bucko.
I know, but 1,000? That's a lot.
It's a lot. There's 2,000 for some later.
You got this, Small White. You got this. You got this, Snow.
Small White! Small White!
I still want Big Snow, so then I could put both of them on the same team.
Mother and daughter.
Well, kind of, but also not really.
Now upgrade your ISO 8. Better stop in.
That's, I mean, let's be real.
Ones. Their only instincts are to defend this dimension and to conquer others.
No.
Hey, I landed the role of mindless one on this team, fair and
Oh, I think Doge just got home.
I'm letting those dudes steal my deal.
Sadly, Doge.
Doge quit the game. You technically quit the game for a little bit too.
I quit on accident. I didn't mean to quit.
You lose focus really fast is pretty much what happens.
Yeah, I do.
I'm so proud of you.
I like this game. I like Nikke, but I just can't keep up with it.
There's not really much to keep up with.
I don't know. No, Snow White!
Are you going up against Stormbringer or who are you up against?
Armstrong. HSTA.
Are you kidding? So wait, we're on chapter 10 or chapter 10.
No.
We're on level 10?
No.
No, I'm asking like
Yeah.
we're on level 10 for the Union raid.
I guess I didn't pay attention to the level.
That's fair. I'm keeping track because I keep checking the Union every few hours.
Yeah, I didn't pay attention.
That's so cool.
That about does it.
Congratulations.
Anyone?
Well, because that means we're probably gonna be top 6%, which with 4 inactive people and a crimson, pretty good.
I'm not inactive,
You were.
so it's 3 inactive.
3 inactives and a crimson.
I need to message
The
Crimson.
magic powering these portals is unusual, even for the dark dimension.
Oh,
I
Crim.
fathom I've already jumped through enough holes in reality for one day, sweetie.
Be on the lookout for anything unusual in that region.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year,
Another
Crimin.
rift. It's
We all
Happy New
miss
Year,
you
Crimson.
very
dimensional
much.
planes is beginning to shred. Can't let the mindless ones cross to the
Uh,
other side.
we are in the top 7%. 7.77.
Yeah, no, we're 7 right now, but I mean, like, once we get done with,
Powerful arcane energy.
how do I put this? When we get to, like, the next, like, for the
Next
next
day.
thing. Yeah, next day. That's the hope, at least. And listen, once again, wherever Crimson is, Crimson's proud.
Yeah, we're gonna be saving his spot, and he's going to have to be proud of us, no matter what.
I also gotta say, the Charlie person in the Union too, super nice. Like, talks a lot, and is just someone who's just very passionate about the game and enjoys talking. And I'm like, you're the only person who talks in this entire Union. I love you. Like, thank you so much for this.
I would talk, but there's no picture ability, so I can't send memes.
That's called.
I only talk through memes, guys.
Jesus, weird.
No, I'm not. I'm incredibly normal. I don't know what I mean.
That one, Chief.
I am the normalist of.
This round's on me.
Don't know about that one, Chief.
What do you mean? What's so weird about me?
I have a list.
Ooh. Is it in alphabetical order?
I fucking wish it was.
Of course, the magical signature of each artifact seems to correspond with a similarly colored rift.
So you just have a list lying around here somewhere of all the weird stuff that I've done?
Is obsessed with Luang.
That's a very normal thing to be obsessed with. I don't know what you mean.
I'm so surprised you didn't get back to playing Grand Blue Fantasy, like not the fighting game, but like actual
The
Grand Blue
actual-
Fantasy.
I don't know. I can't do it. I can't do it.
I mean, that's fair. It's another gacha, and it's, I mean, even though it gives you a whole bunch of stuff, I get it. The problem that I have with that is like, literally there was the Luang's first SSR card, and I got it immediately. I didn't even get frickin' Tyra. I just want I just want my Tyrannosaurus girl.
I just want my sillies. I want my sillies.
Here's the thing about Grand Blue. Like, I really like Nikkei. I really like Udapri, and I really like Grand Blue. I wish I was better at the fighting game, and we'll see how that happens when we get to ranked matches eventually. Because Seox should be an interesting little treat, right?
You are gonna have to practice a lot and get used to losing.
I know. I'm not looking forward to it. I was
That
watching Maximilian
is like
dude play, and like the 20 hit combos, I'm just like, I'm gonna get.
watch specifically Seox players play if you can
Doesn't
find
seem
it.
like there's that much.
Stronger. I can feel
I know. That's why I said that it's a good and bad thing that you chose a rare character.
Fair. But anyway, besides that, talking about Grand Blue, I totally forgot how many characters are in Grand Blue. Like we're
There's
talking.
over 1,000.
Is,
Yeah, you
are
had me
correct.
count. There's over 1,000.
You are correct. I had to think about that because I was like, is it over 1,000? I don't remember how much it was specifically. No, you are correct. Because I've been reading 20 pages of the archives per day.
Hey.
Just to see.
as I feared. More powerful magic will be needed to mend this.
And you call me
I'm dead.
weird.
I will have to handle
I just
this
like
one
lore. Miss Marvel is dead. Miss Art Robo, are you alive? Never mind.
Hi, chat, by the way.
Chat, we love you. These mindless ones are fucking. So this is the same issue I had with the freaking grinding thing. It's these like ice mindless ones. For some reason, they just do like half your HP of damage,
Damn.
and it doesn't matter what level you are. Like they just do half your HP, and I'm just like, okay.
That's fine, I guess.
That was the only rough part because like I could be doing a good run, and then all of a sudden like Frosty McFrostface decides I'm dead. I was like, oh, okay. But anyway, so Grand Blue wise, yeah, there's so many different characters, and here's the thing: there's so many different characters, and then there's so many different cards of the characters, and they're all somehow really interesting. Like that baffled me finding that out. Okay. Because like we were looking at the cards of like the versus characters and like seeing, oh, like these are cool outfits and such. We haven't even seen all the outfits because there's a separate outfits tab that's different than the cards that you can get. And even then, like, there's just so much in the game. And, like, you're never going to get every single character in the game. That's just, like, the unfortunate reality of it. And I really wish I could, but money is a thing that I don't have, and I need to stop spending on games. But besides that, like...
Ooh, New Year's gift.
For Grand
I'm
Blue
gonna
or...
do Nikkei.
Nikkei. Yeah, no, they have a lot of that stuff.
I'm gonna do another poll.
Go for it.
All right, so I'm gonna
But-
roll
Are you gonna do
Scarlet again.
Scarlet?
All right, come on, come on. Ooh, I got something cool. Oh, another Scarlet, but I wanted Snow White.
Oh, so you actually got another another Black Shadow.
I got
Scarlet.
another Scarlet.
That's nice.
I don't want to sound disappointed in that, but I kind of am.
You're crazy.
I want Snow White so badly, okay?
I know. One day. But
One
sorry,
day.
Grand Blue wise though, like game is sick. So many cool characters. They're all like unique. It just sucks because it's like I want this character, please. That's how I am with Tyra right now because I'm just like, come home, Tyra. Come home. You're like,
Snow White.
but then here's the funny thing is by saying that I started thinking about the event that's going on right now for Tyra, and I'm like, that's literally the entire part of the event and how she's creeped out about the fact of somebody who just like stalked her this amount just to be her mom.
Snow White, come home. Come home to me, please.
Fairy, come home.
Snow White, I will make the best teams. I'll have you in every single one of my teams.
When
You
is
will
the
be
Nikkei
the
anime?
best built.
You know what? Here's the thing. I think I'm of the mindset, yes, they need to do a Nikkei anime for sure.
Nikkei be a really good anime.
Also, Nikkei fighting game. Just saying. Or RPG.
Actually, I think a Nikkei fighting game would be insane.
Somebody was making like a Mugen style thing where they put Scarlet in the game. And she works similar to like Narmaya.
Is it that like samurai fighting game?
Not same show. It's not same show.
Need a hand for a professional.
Why did I do this?
Now I'm thinking of how good a Nikkei fighting game would be.
Listen, more Nikkei is better in that case, okay?
Imagine a Snow White set play character. Oh, amazing.
Getting all of your dwarves down.
Kind of, yeah. And then characters like Naga and Tia, and then Noir and Blanc would be one character.
Like tag teaming each other out.
Yeah.
I just want more.
Characters like Rupee and Yan would use like a money system.
Oh, like the pachinko girls of fucking...
Yeah.
Oh, what is it called? Is it Marvel? No. There's a game, there's a fighting game where like some of the characters are pachinko girls. It might be Tekken.
Honestly, that sounds like something that Tekken would do.
No, I'm gonna die. Fuck. Excuse me, I need to revive you. Oh, Snow dying.
I'm thinking of like, oh my god, why put this idea in my head?
Because I want more Nikkei media, and I was talking to the person at work who got me the Nikkei, oh my gosh, the Nikkei calendar, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, she was just like, yeah, you know, like Nikkei looks really fun, honestly. But like, there's not really that much merch for the game. And I'm just
There
like,
isn't.
fucking please. Like, Genshin has a ridiculous amount of merch. Why can't Nikkei?
Oh, I mean, Nikkei and Genshin have very different, like, kind
They have very different fan bases.
very different fan bases and very different content.
True, but also, like, the same company that does Genshin's could do... Can you stop setting me on fire? I'm on fire! Dormammu! I beat that first try. What's up?
I'm like trying to think, because now I'm like, Nikkei would be a very boring fighting game.
We'll need to make our
Would
way
it?
to Dormammu's lair.
Everyone's using guns. Everyone
no,
would need a
like-
Happy Chaos or an Elfelt.
Who's toying with a reality
No, I think they would. I think you can legitimately incorporate, like actual fighting moves to Nikkei characters, so it's not just guns.
I think Exio would be a really good puppet character.
mindless ones with his own essence. They won't be near
Yeah, no, Exia could be puppet. Like Rappy and like everyone can be using like pistols and all that sort of stuff to like do like close range stuff. And there's like they do know how to do hand to hand combat.
Yeah, that's true.
Like that is something they legitimately know how to do. You could have Rappy and Red Hood be like together.
I think they should be two separate.
You know what? If anything, this is gonna sound crazy, but why don't they do like what's on here?
You'll have to watch your step next time.
Oh, thank you.
I may not always be here to catch you.
Why not like? I'm trying to think of like the best way I want to say this. Having everyone be a duo character. Like everyone works well with just one other person.
Need a hand for a professional.
And like that's their movesets, is that they work together with each other.
I guess.
But like that aside, like I think it would be better as like maybe a JRPG sort of thing.
Probably.
I mean,
Or an anime.
Here's, I mean, absolutely an anime. But something like, here's what we're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see how Grand Blue Relink is, because that comes out in February. I'm 100% no life streaming that. Like that's just gonna be what happens. But easily, like, we'll be playing that. If that is good, then I have so much confidence that a Nikkei JRPG.
Dormammu is immune to the magic born in
I
this
think that
dimension.
I think that Grand Blue Relink is gonna be really good.
Crystals
Oh,
that we
absolutely.
can use to absorb
Are you gonna
and
be getting
reflect Dormammu's energy
I'm not planning on it.
behind them.
But you're gonna
I-
watch when I stream it.
Of course.
These are the crystals I spoke of. I can sense that you carry similar ones already. We should be able to use these to erect a mystical shield. Now, the crystals are more fragile than I expected, but there should be more as we traverse closer to Dormammu and the stone.
Yeah, no. Just more Grand Blue, more Nikkei. I wish Udapri got like fully localized. Like that's something that still gets to me, is like I love Udapri. Udapri's great, and I like regret not. Well, I don't regret stopping playing the whatchamacallit, the mobile game. And the reason I say that is because like the mobile game then switched to Japan only. So like it sucks that it switched to that, but like I'm glad I got out early. You know?
Yeah.
That being said, I wish there was like English Udapri stuff, but the problem is it's also very like niche. Like we're talking super niche. Okay, there we go. Excuse me. There's just so much that could be and done and things and stuff. Games are cool. That's what we're getting at. Don't you think so, Cheebs?
Yes.
Games are cool. How's Guilty Gear been treating you?
Guilty Gear? My friend learned a character in a day.
How'd that go?
He learned Jacko in one day. I don't know how we did it, but
I'm about to learn Jacko, but for not the right reasons.
well, yeah, I'm gonna have to teach you how to mod the game first.
Doesn't sound that hard.
It isn't. It really isn't.
But like, I mean, let's just look at my phone background. No, why I'm playing as Jacko.
Yeah. So basically, for chat, there is a Guilty Jacko mod for Guilty Gear Strive.
As in the Nikkei Guilty,
Yeah.
who is incredibly attractive. That's all I need to say.
And his favorite character. So
Not my favorite. Hold on. Let's get this
No,
fucking straight.
no.
Not my favorite. You
She's
are
your
incorrect.
favorite.
No,
no, I'm correct. I'm correct.
I'm insulted.
You're insulted? Oh my god. The character that you talk about all the time isn't your favorite? Whoa.
I don't talk about her all the time. I talk about somebody else all the time. Looks
Yeah.
behind me.
Guilty?
I'm so
What's
upset by
behind you?
this.
What? Who?
Jackal!
Oh, yeah. Jackal kind of sucks, though.
She's
I don't like Jackal.
to be fair, I might be the only person in the world who likes Jackal. I like like Jangle so much I have her fucking jacket.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
A lot of things they do are weird.
Yeah, I know.
To be fair, if like, this is gonna be unfortunate to say,
Oh god.
but like if you know, if they ever, what the hell's going on over here? This guy's just blocking everything. If they ever, you know, make like if Guilty gets a outfit that's like that has a hoodie or a jacket, no. What?
Kid.
What?
And you call me weird. You call me weird, and then you go around and say that.
What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. Not like I want to wear her current outfit right now, which I don't, because that just looks uncomfortable.
I don't know. I feel like it could be nice to have a hug all the time.
I also don't have the size that she does.
Oh yeah.
If I were to crossplay, what you essentially have is just floppy, like, front part. A floppy. I don't know how else to say that, but like, am I not right? Am I wrong?
Get some balloons, okay? Get some balloons. Blow them up, and just stuff them in there.
So I was like, can I have a hug? Pop. Oh, God.
Oh god, my boobie popped.
Weirdly related, freaking, I was watching like challenge highlights and everything. I totally forgot there's a challenge season where a girl gets essentially disqualified and has to back out because her breast implant popped during a challenge.
Oh.
Meanwhile, I think her partner also got a concussion during that same challenge.
Damn.
It was essentially they had to like, how do I put this? I think they had to like jump into like a lake or something. Like they had to zip line and then like fall into a lake, and the guy fell on his back, and then she just landed. Like she landed, but like not terribly. Like her partner definitely landed really awkwardly. Okay. Like we're talking, yeah, dude, makes sense why he got fucked up. But the girl like just landed on her back, and then she's like, my boobs popped. So can I leave now? She's also considered like one of the worst contestants.
So when are you gonna be playing Guilty Gear again with me?
Jeez, I got other things. Like, did you end up watching the video? Be honest.
Oh no, I didn't. I forgot.
I figured. Anyway, the update video, like, I pretty much am just playing whatever I feel like at any given point.
Okay.
So like we're jumping around and like I'm not really trying to focus on like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So if I wake up tomorrow and I'm like that today, right? Today was gonna be Valkyra day. I was feeling Valkyra. I wanted to play Valkyra. As soon as Doge moved the time up an hour for Lethal Company, I was like, okay, you know what? That's fair. I am going to not play Valkyra because I'm not gonna be able to finish it. I'll just play something else, and then that's why we had that whole conversation of like different games.
Yeah.
But everything is like pretty much now day to day, where like I'm gonna wake up and I'll be like, what do I feel like playing today? Wednesday? You know what? I feel like playing Kingdom Hearts. I'll play Kingdom Hearts.
So I need to start doing some subliminal messages to get you to play Guilty Gear.
Well, here's the thing. Overall, like old games that I have not finished are going to take precedent.
I mean, Guilty Gear XXX and Core Plus R is pretty old.
You know what I mean.
I do know what you mean. I'm just trying to convince you.
It will, like, here's the thing. It will happen at some point, but like I want to get through what I need to get through, you know?
I know.
And then No Man's Sky was like a freaking thing out of left field, which I do think, like, what do you like to do in Minecraft? This is related.
I like doing everything in Minecraft.
Do you like collecting like the materials and like building up your base?
Yeah.
Okay, because that's No Man's Sky has a lot of that.
Is there friendly fire?
We have PvP on. You shouldn't do it because you lose your entire inventory, and I know that's similar to Minecraft, but like, but you get warped to a completely different planet. Jeez, there's 18 quintillion planets. Please no. I regret telling you about playing No Man's Sky.
So, do you know any good No Man's Sky PvPers?
There's people don't PvP in No Man's Sky. That's the thing.
Why?
Jeez.
Who doesn't love killing their friends?
Hold on. Oh my gosh. Jeez,
In
I want you.
Minecraft.
Jeez. I want you to think about this, okay? For real.
Okay.
What do you know about No Man's Sky?
That you, Doge, and Manny played it.
Okay. That's it?
Basically it.
Okay. The entire game is quote unquote online, okay?
Okay.
But it's essentially a world, a universe is made within the game that you can just pretty much freely explore. The reason why it's quote unquote online is because you're very rarely going to run across a player. Would you like to know why?
Why?
There are 18 quintillion planets.
No, that's only a few.
Jeez, the game is literally the size of a galaxy.
That's only a few.
And you can't really run into players without like actually being on a specific server that is in like that area, which you have to then actually connect with them. So there's
That's
like,
only
so PvP wise, you would, I think it's more or less with friends rather than like against random other people. You can fight other ships, like AI ships, but that's pretty much it. The game is not even more about like PvP against other people. It's like building like your base up and working to take down like the enemies that are out there. The only reason I know that there's PvP in that sense, I just realized that this says break through the mystical barrier. I was like, wonder what I'm doing. I'm just killing all these guys. Forgot I have to take the rock and get is because there's a PvP option if you like really want to, and like that's it. But like people don't really PvP in the game, okay?
sad.
It's just how it is. It doesn't need to be PvP and everything. If there was, I would probably not be playing No Man's Sky. Griefing is literally the thing I hate the most in games. It is the big reason why I probably will never play Minecraft. The amount of times I've been griefed in Minecraft, fucking ridiculous. The amount of times that I, you know, the amount of times that I've like built a giant base only to come back to TNT and sadness, pretty ridiculous. Like, I severely hate griefing, which is why I'm glad that there's not really that PvP. And if there was like a ridiculous amount of PvP, gotta be honest, Manny would have already killed Doge and I numerous times. Doge would have killed me numerous times. Like, let that be known. Overall, like, I have a lot of fun because it's just like chilling, running around, building up my ship, building up my exosuit, Building up my base. My base right now is fucking sick. Let it be known. Can I just destroy this with this? I just want to see. I don't remember. Nope. Technically could. What is your whole thing though about just wanting to like PvP people you know?
Honestly, I just say it as a joke.
I feel like every time it's brought up, you're deadly serious.
No. I
don't understand your jokes. This is another reason why I think you're weird, because I feel like you don't know what tonal sarcasm is.
Okay.
Everything sounds like you're being sincere, which, like, I appreciate the tone of being sincere, nice and everything. That's great. Downside, Cheebs. I'm worried.
I utilize sarcasm quite a lot.
I'm not good at it. I'm good at my own sarcasm, and sometimes I'm good at reading sarcasm, but it's tone that gets me.
Yeah,
because you were the only person I know. You were the only person. You're the only person I know that has a no distinction between joking and not.
I don't know what to do with that information, so.
It's not like a bad thing. It's just, I'm not trying to say you're monotone or anything. It's just the fact that, like, the way you lie and the way you tell the truth
are the exact
same. But the problem is, I can easily tell you're lying, but the problem is that nearly everything you say sounds like a lie.
Yeah. I've been told that I'm very monotone.
I wouldn't say you're monotone. I just feel like you don't understand the difference in tone. You have difference in tone, but you don't like to use difference in tone. Does that make sense?
I guess.
Then again, we have gone over the fact that you might be tone deaf because you found it weird that people tap their foot along the music.
It is kind of weird.
Every person alive that's not tone deaf does it. What do you mean it's weird?
It's a little weird.
I can't tell if you're lying or not.
I'm being kind of serious, but I'm also kind of joking.
The worst part about this, oh fuck. The worst part about this, I need to mention, is my entire work. I literally went to work and was like, hey, question. I have a legitimate question that I just need to know the answer to. Oh, that's right. I just need to do this. Because he's just gonna blow up everything. And then you stun him. That's right.
I thought,
sorry. No, I literally got to my work, asked them, I was like, hey, online friend of mine, he has this question. I was floored. Doge was floored. I need an adult to answer this. They're like, all right, cool, shoot. Like, when you listen to music, do you hum or tap along to the music? Yes. Cool, they don't. What? Like, that was the entire conversation.
I don't know. Like,
I even asked some customers. I don't usually ask them like any personal sort of questions or anything like that. I was like, hey, just a random question. Do you like tap along and like dance, like hum to music if you're listening to music? Yeah, of course.
I don't do that kind of thing like naturally, but you know.
That's the thing. It is natural for a lot of people.
I don't know. I've always found that like kind of weird. It's kind of,
which is insane to me.
I always thought like people like force themselves to do that.
Really?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Like, I never thought people just, like, naturally move to music.
No, jeez, that's like a normal thing. Like,
How is that a normal thing?
that
That's
is
so
a normal
weird.
thing. No, that is a normal thing.
That's so weird.
You don't nod your head to the beat of a music like, this is pretty good.
Well, yeah.
That's
But
called
I
tapping your foot to the beat and humming.
What a... Oh,
Jeez, you're gonna have to accept that you might be
Wait,
tone
so-
deaf.
but you're just saying that some people just like naturally do that without like
Yes!
thinking?
Yeah.
That's
Well, okay.
weird as hell.
Okay. What's weird is like, okay, an example of something that's weird that's out of your control that is weird is like something that I have where like my leg will like kind of like naturally shake if like I'm resting my foot like on a bar
Yeah,
or resting my foot
restless
up.
leg syndrome.
Yeah, which I have as something that, yes, I could classify that as weird. But if I'm like, you know, I'm listening to oh god, what is a song I've been listening to lately that has a good beat? That's the question I'm asking myself right now. What song have I been listening to that has a good beat?
I can't believe that people just do that kind of thing naturally.
I can't think of one right now, but like I'm thinking of like I Like It by Enrique Iglesias featuring Pitbull. It's like, baby, I'm like it, the way you move on the floor. And then like you're bopping your head to the beat. Sometimes you're like getting into it, dancing a little bit because like the music flows through you. It feels good. You want to like move to the music.
I don't know.
You gotta move to the music. Have you ever heard of move to the music and dance?
I just find it weird.
There's a Blackpink. Is it Blackpink? The dun 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 dun.
I haven't listened to Blackpink.
It was on Just Dance too, but I know about that too. And there's some advertisements because I think they have like their virtual reality concert sort of thing, which is cool.
Oh, that's cool.
But like when you hear the like, oh, it's like da 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 da, like when you hear that and then the beat afterwards, like you're like bopping along to it. Like that is a natural response.
Just naturally, like
that is a
you
natural
do that kind
response
of thing without like thinking.
Yes, I will listen to Udapri music and I'm nodding my head and tap like if I'm driving to work, like my hand on the steering wheel is like tapping along to the beat. My head's like nodding to the beat. It's the reason. It's partially what I believe, in my honest opinion. It's why, you know, when people say, "Hey, can you turn down the music? I'm having trouble driving. Like I can't see the road." Like, have you heard that expression before?
Yeah.
So the reason for that is because, in my opinion, I'm not a scientist. I'm not somebody who knows. I'm talking about this while the game's paused. I'm sorry. But because you're nodding your head to the beat, it's hard to stay focused because you're like moving to the beat. If you're playing a song like a sad song or something like that, you're not moving to the beat. You're going along with it and everything. You could probably drive to that. But if you're listening to like a high like EDM sort of song or like Doja's funk playlist, you're rocking out to the beat. You're like singing. You're having a good time. But like you have to turn it down because
you can't like hear your own thoughts when you're.
That's probably it too. But my thing is my thoughts are, I'm always hearing my thoughts, so I don't adhere to that one. For me, it's like I'm nodding my head up and down while I'm driving, and I'm like, this is bad because now the road's going up and down while I'm like dancing to the song. So that's why I have to turn it down. I get it. It's just.
I'm being completely serious about this.
I know. Because once again, like, there's a lot of times where I'm like, James is lying, and I'm wrong. But this is just one of those situations where, like, I know you're telling the truth, and it makes me sad that you're telling the truth.
I don't really know what to say because, you know,
you've never really played like Rock Band or Guitar Hero, have you?
Not really.
Because that's the thing that like.
I played a little bit of Guitar Hero, but not much.
But that's the thing is like, I think that you like listening to music, but I don't think music's influenced you the way you think. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Well, because like you've told me your playlist, right? You've told me your Spotify playlist and like how much you enjoy the music on your playlist, right?
Yeah.
But you're telling me that you don't like nod your head or like tap your foot along to any of the songs, right?
I mean, if I'm really feeling it that day, but like most of the time I'm just listening to
But
it.
that's just what I want to get across is like I think, and I don't know because like this is, you know, I don't know your life, Cheebs. I know a little bit, but like not, you know what I mean.
Okay.
But I think you didn't grow up with music as prevalent as a lot of other people. Like, were you in band in school?
I was in choir.
Okay, choir is one thing, but a lot of the choir songs are just like you're standing there like speaking the words and like trying to sing along to it. But like you've never played you've never played an instrument, right?
Yeah.
When do you think you listened to your first party song?
What?
When do you think, honest answer, you listened to your
Really
first
young.
party song? Like we're thinking, like this is essentially a song that you think you would hear at a party. Not that you know you would hear at a party, but like if you went to a party, this would be a song that's there.
I have to think of one with a name.
No, you don't have to say it out loud. I'm just saying like what age do you think you were?
What age? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. As soon as my parents put me in a car and had me listen to a radio.
See, and at that point, then I think you would also like learn to like maybe it's something like you're born with the fact that you're just tone deaf.
I don't know. I don't think I'm tone deaf.
The reason I think so is because like this is just baffling to me that
I
I'm
think
meeting
it's
somebody.
just I don't move to music. That's.
But like, that's just. I think it's just to me as somebody who's so like ingrained with music and loves music so much, and just loves the feeling of being able to like tap my foot to the beat of like music and whatnot. Like this is just baffling to me. I know this is just normal for you, and then this is like vice versa, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing: if Doge were here, you know Doge would be grilling you right now, and I'm not trying to grill you.
I know.
I'm not trying to grill you or anything.
But
I'm more so just like
I can't like force
fascinated.
myself to move, you know.
Plus, I also know that like I'm not trying to say like you have to dance. You probably can't dance. Let's just be real.
Oh, thanks.
I don't
But
know.
yeah.
Prove me fucking wrong.
I've never been to any like any events where I needed to dance.
You've never gone to like a school dance or anything?
I've gone to a school dance, but I mostly just like sat.
That's actually perfectly okay and perfectly acceptable, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise, okay?
Okay.
No, I'm being serious. We literally, for one of the homecomings that I had, no, not homecoming, for one of the school dances that I had in high school that I had to plan, I literally asked and convinced everyone to put a video game corner for the people who were there, who did not want to dance, but their friends were there and they wanted to just support them. And we had a video game corner. We had a Wii U, an Xbox 360, and people were playing Halo during this dance.
Actually, I went to 2 dances in my life. First one I sat in the corner. Second one I hid in the locker room.
That, once again, completely fair. Like, once again, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just...
I get why people dance. It's just I don't know how it comes like so naturally to people.
And it's because they feel like the rhythm, and then they move their body in tune with the rhythm.
Yeah, but you could just like not do that?
I guess you cannot, but like,
I don't know.
it's surprising to me, Cheebs, but like, I'm not trying to like change who you are or anything.
Oh yeah, because you literally wouldn't be able to. That I think that's one thing that is supposed to be like ingrained at like a very young age. I can't like force myself to move to music in order to get myself.
Yeah, no, that's what I was saying.
into
Like,
it.
like something happened when you were young. That's what I'm saying.
Eh.
Like, I'm thinking of Kesha songs right now. It's like, I feel a heartbeat to the beat of the drum. And I can imagine myself like bobbing my head like, let's go. I really want to get Doge in here right now just to
Just to grill me?
no, not to grill you, but to like to analyze with me. You know?
Analyze? Dude, you're acting like I'm some sort of science experiment.
This is kind of a science experience to me.
No, it's not.
No, well, because do you remember the reason why this conversation is happening? It has nothing to do with Marvel. We have not even alluded to the fact that I just got through a chapter in Marvel without paying a single bit of attention to what was happening.
It's because I'm really shitty at Hi-Fi Rush.
Exactly. So we're trying to make you better, and I think if I had Doge here to like analyze with me, we could probably figure out how you could be better at Hi-Fi Rush and what is holding you back in that game. Because here's the thing, Cheese, you're good at games. I've seen you be good at games. You're not good at dealing with my lies, and I completely understand that. Pick a number between 1 and 10. That's all I gotta say.
Please don't do this.
I'm not having you pick a number between 1 and 10. I'm just saying, like, you get what I'm saying, right? That being said, oh fuck, these snipers here. That being said, like, I know you're good at games. You sell yourself short a lot of the time, but you are good at games. And I want to help you get better at the games that you're bad at. The opposite of me, where I'm, you know, I get frustrated myself for being bad at games, and I don't like help. I know you don't like help, but I'm still gonna help anyway because you want to get better and enjoy a game. However, Cheese, there's one thing I can never help you with.
My sense of rhythm?
No, I'm pretty sure I can help you with that.
No, I ain't got rhythm.
Rhythm. See, that song I could literally like bop my head to and everything.
No, I ain't got rhythm.
No, I was gonna say getting a date was the thing. And then I realized that another thing that I could say in relation to that is, I can't help you get better at Luane.
Oh yeah, there's no way.
To that commenter who was like, that Luane will learn one day. And I was like, that Luane was in the call. Why are we talking about this Luane like they're a unique entity?
Yeah, that's yeah.
Still, yeah, no, I can't help you get a date. I'm sorry. Like, if you're gonna, if you're like, Kit, help me get a date, I'm gonna be like, you're fucking help me.
Yeah.
Regardless, though, I know you're good at games. Every time I learn something new that like somebody doesn't think is like normal or like is odd to me, I just want to learn every little aspect of it.
More trouble incoming.
But
What?
I feel like a science experiment, and that's not a good feeling to have.
I have been a science experiment a few times.
Okay.
Have I told you the biology class of
Jesus
biology-
Christ. Stories you have.
so many? Okay, side note to this before I talk about this story, which I know I'm diverting from a story with, I guess, maybe another story. That's
Story within a story within a story.
story within a story within a story. No, what I was saying is, I've been watching a lot of oh my gosh, Tomska, content on his Tomska and Friends channel. And they did one where like it was very similar to the British show Would I Lie to You, which is essentially like a bunch of comedians lying and sometimes not lying about stuff that's happened in their lives, right?
Yeah.
And they have to like fully explain like what this thing is and like what their lie was or what the truth is. And I sat through and like watched the video and then thought about it some more, and I was like, man, I could probably be on like 100 episodes of the show at least with as many truths that I have that sound like lies.
Oh yeah. I know.
Which is insane because it's like, Kit, you don't go outside, you don't go anywhere, you literally have zero social life. How do you have all these, how do you have all these stories? And the thing is, when you work a lot of your life, you get these stories. When you didn't always used to be a shut-in, you get these stories. When your name is Kit, you somehow get these stories. Anyway, you want to talk about the time that my biology class used my lack of smell to test if I was telling the truth or not?
Yes.
Have you taken a biology course yet?
Yes.
Okay. Have you dissected anything?
No, I've not.
Okay. So your biology course did not have you dissect anything?
Nope. I am dissecting something this year though for my forensics class.
You know, and that works. Do you know what it's gonna be?
A fetal pig.
Okay, yeah, no, we had to do, well, ours wasn't a fetal pig, ours was like a pretty big fucking pig. We had to extract the brain of a pig.
Damn.
So, well, there was like a bunch of other organs that you could get too, but like the main goal was to
Get the brain.
get the brain. So everybody had to wear masks because from what I was told at the time, everybody hated the smell of this pig, okay?
Okay.
So what I did is, and this is gonna sound like really weird, and once again, I don't have like no sense of smell, but it's like virtually gone, okay?
Okay.
Everyone put on the mask. I was really confused why everyone was putting on masks. Like I thought somebody was like sick or something and we were taking a page out of Japan. Like this was before COVID and everything, okay? So what ends up happening is like everyone's looking at me like I'm insane. The teacher's also looking at me, and I never really got along. This was the one teacher that I never got along with.
For a professional.
There's a lot of reasons why.
Room for one more spider?
I just never got along with this teacher, okay?
Okay.
He looks at me like, aren't you gonna put on a mask? This smells atrocious. Like even he has a mask on. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like my allergies kind of like mess up my sense of smell, so like I don't smell anything. They bring out the pigs and like then I inhale, and at that point I'm like, man, the taste is terrible. Which everyone looks at you weird for saying the taste of a dead pig is terrible. Because they think you literally licked the pig. I didn't. I just like
That's
breathing's
how you
like
smell.
yeah, that's how I smell essentially. So what happened is instead of like most people dissecting the pig, they would try and then give up, and then they would look at me and be like, so they would like somebody like instead of like dissecting the pig, they just did everything they could to decapitate the pig and then tried to stick like its neck hole in my nose.
What
Be
the
like,
fuck?
can you smell this? Can you smell this?
That's weird as hell.
I mean, yeah, it's weird when somebody shows up in front of you as you're working on your science thing with a pig head, and is like, can you smell this? Which the answer was no. So like, I'm just like the only person not wearing a mask is just not really phased by it. But like, I'm trying not to breathe too much because
We need to disable those
me inhaling is different than everyone else smelling, I guess.
We must find a better angle of attack. At once.
So like everyone's like losing their shit. So after like this class and everything, like, I finished this whole thing. Half the class was able to get through to like dissecting the pig. The other half, like, you know, just was traumatized by it, I guess. We're walking to our next class and people are just like, is he telling the truth that he can't smell? And like I was talking to somebody because they were just like, hey, like, is it true that you can't smell? Like, that seems insane. And like having this entire conversation. And I'm like, yeah. Unbeknownst to me, at the time, they were all planning to test this. So we go to biology class the next day and they're like, hey, we know that there's like an assignment, but we wanted to do like our own experiment. Is that okay? It's still technically biology based. Like, can we do that? And the teacher just did not give two shits and was like, yeah, sure, whatever. So I'm sitting there like, what are these people gonna do? Like, they're gonna just put on a show or something? Like, what's happening? They approach me at the back of this fucking table. Like, we had these like table desks, I guess you can say.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, Kit, we know you were saying that you can't like smell or anything. So a lot of us just brought like, or a few of us, I say a lot, a few of us brought stuff that like is known to be really smelly and we want to see if you can smell it. To which, they had garlic, I think. Somebody put his dog's shit in a bag. I remember somebody had like rotting meat in a bag. Like there was just like they were just trying to do everything they could to like see what would get me, like if I could smell it. So like I'd stick my nose in there and I'd be like, nothing. And then they'd like look at like they're covering their nose and everything and I'm just perfectly fine. And then one of them finally gets the idea and be like, can you just like take a deep breath? I'm like, I'd rather not. They're like, oh. So then they ended up having me inhale some of that, and it was terrible.
Burning jet fuel.
Oh.
So, you know, that was fun to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
This is just inhale. Oh God, it's terrible. Aha, we could get to him by inhaling. It's like, no. Yeah, no, my sense of smell is really just that bad.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it is just because of my allergies is the cause of it.
Definitely.
So. The problem is, like, people are like, what happens if there's smoke? And I'm like, I can inhale, and then I'll be like, oh, there's smoke in the area. So. It's unfortunate, but it's the unfortunate truth. So. It is what it is, though.
But the Winter Soldier is not. Could that be a blessing in disguise?
That parachute. The Winter Soldier must have ejected.
There's something else I was gonna say for that biology.
There's no way he'd go out without a fight.
Knowing Bucky, it'll be one for the ages. Makes me feel sorry for Abe.
Yeah, the biology class was weird. The class in general was weird. That teacher hated me. I think I've said this story on stream before about the time I ruined a lab coat for a cosplay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember that.
He was that teacher.
Damn.
Yeah.
We're almost back to the
Yeah. I mean, he had every reason to dislike me. Like, being honest, I think another reason why he really, really didn't like me is the fact that, like, me and, like, my lab partner... Oh, shit. My lab partner and I never took that class seriously, okay? Like, we're talking never took it seriously. Him and I would actually do our homework in class. And not like, you know, the usual, oh, I'm going to do my homework in class the same, like, the day before it's due sort of thing. No, we would be in class. He's about to grab everyone's homework assignment, and we'd be doing it at that moment in the back of the class. And the worst part is, and I think this is truly the reason why he like hated me, as well as my lab partner, is we'd always get A's on our homework. Like we weren't copying off each other, and we weren't like copying anybody. We just would do it right then and there, procrastinate as heavily as possible, still get essentially an A for like not even finishing it, but like finishing it with like no issues, to the point he would watch us do it, get upset that like we were doing it just right then and there, look over it and realize that like we didn't copy off of anybody else, and then give us an A. And this is not like a whole thing of like, oh, Kit and this guy were like super smart or anything. No, the class was a joke. Like it was super easy to take that biology class. Like biology is biology. If you understand it, you understand it. If you don't, you don't. But she's like, he disliked both of us about how like lax we took everything. That being said, one of my best reports I've ever done in high school was in that class. I don't think it takes a genius to figure out what it was about. You want to take a guess about what it was, Cheese?
No, I'm good.
Let me here. I'm gonna give you a hint, and you should be able to figure it out. It was a report about an animal.
Oh, of course. You did a presentation of wolf.
Yep. Literally had, I think I had about 10 different sources for different types of wolves and those that were extinct in Arizona.
Damn.
And also the fact that dire wolves used to exist. That was the coolest thing I think I learned. And the problem is I still tell myself that it's not true to this day. Because the fact that a dire wolf could exist is kind of terrifying. Okay, hold on. I have a question.
Hmm?
I think people are starting to get on thing. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna wait until Doge like tells me to get on. Once again, this is gonna be the shorter stream. I'm still sticking to streaming every single day. So I did stream today. It might be a short stream, but it's still a stream, right?
Yep.
And honestly, I feel like we had like a really fun and good conversation.
Yeah.
Also, it's really nice to stream now. Like, once again, no longer worrying about numbers or anything of the sort, you know?
That will not be necessary. Not today.
Like, that's really, really cool, in my opinion. In the video, because I know you should watch it, but like, I know you're busy. I
Yeah,
referenced a
I've
video that that Blaze used to have on their channel that like actually like shouted me out for the fact that I would play games and just not care about if anyone was watching or anything, and just would have fun with whatever I was streaming. Like they would mention the fact that they would like sometimes lurk in the stream and there'd be like not a person talking, but like Kit's having the time of his life. And that always stuck out to me. I referenced it in the video a few times. Unfortunately, I don't think the video's around anymore because it used to be my favorites, and now it's gone, which is like, where'd it go? But I think Blaze ends up muting or like privating a lot of the update videos if they're no longer relevant, which is fair. But yeah, I was like, cool. Let's like that was like the sickest shout out. I remember I was going to the Arizona State Fair with my crush and a good friend of ours at that time. And that was actually really, really fun. Now think about it. That being said, that always like stuck out to me. It was like super, super cool. And I referenced that in the video and I was like, hey, you know what? Even if no one's watching, I'm still gonna stream like the world's watching. That's never changed, but like I've been so focused on like, how do I put this? I've been so focused on like numbers because like there's so many people I know that are like ahead of me in like that aspect, you know? that now. It's like, no, you know what? I'm just gonna have fun with what I'm doing. You know, I'm not gonna worry about like numbers or anything. I'm just gonna have fun with what I'm doing, and if no one's watching, whatever. If somebody's watching, cool.
We can show AIM what they were truly meant to do.
That is how it's gonna fully be moving forward again.
They could turn a panther against you, T'Challa?
So yeah, I think that's really cool. It's nice having friends on the call and like playing games with friends.
We will keep the invaders
Hello.
at bay.
Yeah, but like, here's the thing. I know like, you know, Marvel doesn't do well like, you know, views wise or anything like that. Who gives a shit? I'm having fun talking with a good friend of mine, and you know, playing a pretty good game. I do not care if no one's watching.
He's giving us all he's got as well. And it's louder than the
I'm
So that's yeah, you are cool. But I think, you know, I lost that mindset because I was too busy comparing myself to like a lot of other people, pretty much everybody.
We're not here for you, Claw. We just
And now you know, now I'm officially just like back to old kits, just having fun and not caring about the views or anything. I think that's how it should have always been. What would you say?
I was supposed to say something.
Well, would you agree that like I should have just
Yeah.
always been having fun?
Yeah. The most important thing about all this is having fun. If you're not having fun, there's no point.
True. Would I like to grow the community? Absolutely, I still will. And I even said in the video that I would like to maybe grow by like 1,000 subs or followers on YouTube or Twitch. But I'm not gonna actively like, you know, change my content for that. I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing, playing the games and streaming every single day, no matter what. Alright.
You may think you've won, but you haven't heard the last.
Pretty much I'm like about to tell Doge like, barge down my door. But I think he wants me to move over right now.
Mm-hmm.
How much longer are you gonna be awake?
2 hours.
That's fair.
Yeah, I've.
Because if you, that's fair. Because I was gonna say, there might be like a maybe you join sort of thing. But it
I would
depends
love
on.
to join, but I can't.
It would only be for like 2 hours if anything.
I still
But-
got other stuff to do.
Fair. So. I should also mention the reason why we're not streaming Lethal Company with like the group is because there are 2 people that are in that group that like, you know, don't want to be streamed, and I'm respecting it.
Yeah, of course.
So, yeah. But hey, short stream today, perfectly fine. I had a lot of fun. Cheese, I hope you had fun too. The conversation.
Mm-hmm.
It's always a good time. So tomorrow, I really think tomorrow's gonna be Valkyria Chronicles, because like today I really wanted it to be, but I think it's just gonna be that tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, like anything could change. Doge could be like, I'm free tomorrow. Let's play Star Wars. And I guess we're playing Star Wars. So
It all depends on who's free, what is going on.
yeah, just pay attention to the Discord. Discord's linked in the description on YouTube and Twitch. I still gotta get Wizboo to work at some point. One day. One day Wizboo will return. Everyone misses the Wizboo.
Yeah, I miss Wizboo a lot.
I will...
Not being sarcastic, I do miss.
Yeah, I know. I need to do that. So, anyway, thanks for joining, Cheese. Thank you, everyone, so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Have a wonderful day, night, morning, afternoon, night, or evening. Of course, my name is Katafi, and with me is...
Jeez.
See you all next time for some more Friday Gaming. See you later. Peace.
Bye-bye.
Everyone.